Hi, this is Dagmar, and I would like to share a meditation with you, which is called the Crowmother Pole Star Meditation. It's going to be 2 videos, and it's about the stabilization of your energetic field and of the field and atmosphere of planet Earth. And it's part of my Crowmother Speaks series, which is supposed to bring back the ancient knowledge about how you can be a true soul warrior, a true soul person, a strong and confident and true person, which is very essential in these times, and which is supposed to bring the knowledge back about how you can live in balance with yourself and others and planet Earth. So I invite you to take part in this meditation and to share it with others so that we can be a huge community protecting ourselves and our planet. Now, these are the reasons why you would want to protect yourself and your family and friends and planet Earth. I'm going to talk about 4 reasons. Reason number 1 is a possible pole shift. The North Pole's position is changing rapidly since years, and scientists discuss whether there's going to be a pole reversal or pole shift in the near future. So it's really important for yourself to stabilize yourself inside, because the outside is changing indeed. The field and the outside is changing. So it is important that you have a means to stabilize your inner being. This is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is a project that has been officially closed down in 2013, but we don't know for sure if this is true. I'm talking about the HARP project, the US military project, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. And we don't know whether it is really shut down. And it is a project, or was a project, to alter or change our planet's atmosphere, thus influencing weather conditions and causing natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and huge hurricanes. And it is said to be a means to be able to influence the human mind and human psyche, to a means for mind control by using ELF and other frequencies to change the behavior and the mental health. And we as human beings are absolutely dependent on the right frequencies, because everything we are and our whole body is dependent on the right frequencies. So if anybody is able to change your frequencies, he or she is able to change you. And this is why it is so important that you have a means to stabilize your own field, to stabilize your frequencies, and to make your own frequencies if you want, because we are exposed to frequencies that are changing our system every day. So very important in these days to stabilize your own frequencies. Reason number 3 is the European Organization for Nuclear Research, or CERN, which is located near Geneva, Switzerland, and is doing research with some particle accelerators, the most famous of which is the so-called LHC, the Large Hadron Collider. And this is really science without limits, science without any restrictions whatsoever, and basically very dangerous science. Famous physicists such as Stephen Hawking have strongly advised against relaunching this project, but it has been relaunched in 2015 in March. And Stephen Hawking and others say that if they go on, it might happen that the world as we know it is going to cease. We don't know, but very obviously it's dangerous. So right now they are aiming at recreating the Big Bang. You can decide for yourself if this is a good idea. I don't think so, because if you think of what the Big Bang is, there were no humans, there was no creation in the sense of something. There was only the big void. So do we want to have this back? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. And what only a few know is that they are also aiming at something we don't really want to, I think, or many of us don't want to. They are aiming at opening a portal, a door, a gateway to forces that have been shut from our planet for a good reason. They are aiming at finding antimatter and dark matter, and they are aiming at opening a portal for astral forces that are supposedly dark forces. And why is this dangerous? It could be dangerous because it could influence our well-being, the well-being of our psyche, the well-being of our mind. It could cause people to get paranoia or something, because they might not be able to cope with the forces that are going to show up if this portal is really opened. So this is also a very strong reason why you should be able to stabilize your frequency, because with changing your frequency, deliberately changing your frequency, you are safer from such attacks that might come your way by forces we don't even know. So this is one of the reasons why it is good to have something to stabilize your frequency. And the fourth reason is that something is heading to Earth that officially doesn't exist either. But the ancient knowledge of many cultures tell a different story. I'm talking about the coming of Nemesis or Nibiru, an ancient planetary system that crosses the Earth, supposedly crosses the Earth every some 1,000 years. The ancients have known this planetary system by many names. Some of them are, as I said, Nemesis or Nibiru, or the winged disk, or the winged sun, a widely used symbol in our cultures until these days. Or they have called it the planet of the crossing, because this planetary system is crossing the path of the Earth every now and then. And the elders of the Hopi nation have called it, or call it, the red Kachina, or the purifier, because it is going to change and thus purifying the Earth by massive climatic and geological changes. So this planetary system is coming back, the twin of our sun, also called the twin of our sun, or the sun behind the sun, and they are heading toward Earth, and we are not going to hear something about this officially because they want to avoid panic, but we should reckon with this, and there are signs, there are many signs that it is truly happening. So just be prepared mentally and stabilize your mind and your body and your psyche so that you can deal with things that you can't deal and otherwise. So this is why now is the time you have been waiting for, the time of your calling. And I send this call to you as crowmother, speaking to you, to your heart and to your soul. Now is the time. And I ask you to gather in your community and worldwide to do this meditation of stabilization and balancing your life and yourself and the planet. Gather and do this together with those who want to achieve the same like you, to preserve our planet and create a world of true balance and peace. I call those of you who have sensed for a long time that it's a crucial time for our planet and for humanity and for yourself, and that there's a mission you want to fulfill, a mission you've hidden in your heart for a long time because you didn't really know what to do about it. So I tell you, now is the time, and the mission is to balance, to contribute to the balance of the planet. This is the mission many of us have. And I call those of you who are the blueprinters, who preserve the blueprint and the divine matrix of planet Earth and human beings and all the beings on this planet in their hearts and in their souls, and who want to protect the divine matrix from those who are trying to change everything. I'm talking about transhumanism, and I'm talking about man-machine, and I'm talking about Luciferian agendas to create a superhuman being which has nothing to do anymore with divine creation. So I call those of you who want to stop this and bring balance back to this planet and stop this insane aiming at being godlike, being superhuman. Then next thing I call those of you who are the keepers of the ancient knowledge of the stars, and who are meant to bring back this knowledge to the planet and its peoples in the days of the great changes, which is now, in order to teach people true values and how they can survive the coming purification, which means back to the roots. Imagine a time where there is no current coming out of some device in the walls. Imagine a time when people had to do things without the help of electricity. Back to the roots. What would you do? This is something some of you know very well what to do, and you are here to help people to find this ancient knowledge, how to do things without technical help, and how to find balance. And I call those of you who can still discern illusion and deliberate deception from the truth, and who perceive the difference between the ice-cold glare of the fallen angels of these times and the true warm light of the Creator. Whatever your name is, whatever people call you, I call every rainbow warrior and warrioress. I call every light warrior and warrioress. I call every starseed. I call every light worker. And of course, I'm calling everybody, every ordinary man and woman who wants to contribute and help to bring back peace and balance to this planet and its beings and its peoples. And I ask you to pay attention whom you join, because it is essential that you feel the truth about these people in your heart, because you are living in the time of the great deception everywhere. And there are many who speak of the New World Order, the so-called New World Order, with equity and love and peace for everybody. And there are many who invoke the coming age of light. But when you take a closer look, you might find out that they don't speak of the true freedom and the divine light you long for, but that they aim at bringing tyranny, I don't know how to pronounce this, I hope you understand what I mean, and that they adore the cold, glaring light of the biblical fallen angels. So just pay attention whom you join, and if they truly mean what they are saying. Also very essential in these times, and you can do this better if you preserve your own true frequency, because you then understand who is influencing this frequency and who is not. Then, so this is it. Now is the time indeed. Now your commitment and your contribution is needed. Gather for the poster meditation. Why should you do it? It will protect and keep your energy field and your space, crucial in these times for your physical and spiritual stability. And it will help stabilize, I can't say this word, and it will help stabilize the poles and the atmosphere of planet Earth, even if there might rule fear and chaos outside. Perform the meditation together with 2 friends in order to enhance your efficiency. If you don't have 2 persons who want to join you, of course you can do it on your own. But if you are more people, it is more efficient. Meditate always at the same time although you don't need to meditate always together. You only have to make an agreement in the beginning that you're going to do the meditation together, you and two people, and you can do your first session together, and then you can do it on your own. If you're more than 3 people, the number of the participants should be divisible by 3. And as I said, if you don't have anybody, just do it on your own. It certainly helps if you also do it on your own. It's okay. Perform the meditation always at the same time of your time zone, which is Sundays from 9 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. and or Wednesdays from 6:30 a.m. to 6:55 a.m. The time agreement serves as a focus and enhancement, so please make sure you do the meditation at exactly these times. If you follow this time schedule, you connect your power with those who do the same thing with the same intention at the same time, which is going to make it much more powerful for yourself and for others. But you can also make this meditation whenever you feel stressed, or you are scared, or you are confused. It will certainly help you. And how is it done? So this is part 2 of the videos, and I invite you to see part 2 and get the text and the posture of the poster meditation. If you have questions that you would like to ask crowmother, then send your email to amber@gmx.org, or just post your comments and questions below this video, and it will be answered by crowmother there. Ya'ate, my greetings to you. Crowmother speaks. Be safe and join us. Bye.